County, Florida is located in the middle portion of the state on the west side of Tampa Bay along the Gulf of America and is home to over 965,000 residents, many who live here full-time, making it the most densely populated county in the state of Florida, with an estimated 3,425 people per square mile. And the best way to describe it is, since Florida is considered a peninsula, Pinellas County is a peninsula off of a peninsula. It's a highly sought-after place in Florida that attracts people from all over the globe to live here full-time, purchase a second home, or vacation here regularly. So, what is it like to live here? Today, I'm going to break down what it's like to live in Pinellas County and talk about the cost of living, the lifestyle, housing, and prices, and what there is to do here beyond just visiting the beaches. Let's get started and dive in first to the cost of living in Pinellas County. Pinellas is slightly more expensive overall, but not dramatically higher than the national average, typically about 3 to 6% higher, and housing is the main reason for the difference. As of the filming of this video in January 2026, the median single-family home price in Pinellas County is about $440,000 compared to the national median average of around $397,000, making it roughly a 10% difference. Other categories like food, utilities, and healthcare are generally on par with national averages, so overall, Pinellas County is affordable in many ways. And another important factor to keep in mind is there is no state income tax in Florida, which adds to the overall affordability. I want to take a second and let you know that I am a local real estate agent in the Tampa Bay area, so I can help you with all your real estate needs, whether you already live here or have considered relocating to the area. So please feel free to reach out to me at the number on your screen or connect with me and follow me on Instagram. Also, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Now let's talk about what there is to do in Pinellas County. I think the number one thing that people associate with living here is the beaches. The western coastline is a long stretch of beautiful shoreline from Fred Howard Park in the northern portion of Pinellas County and Tarpon Springs all the way down to Fort DeSoto Park at the southern tip of the county. In between, you have beaches like Clearwater Beach, Madeira Beach, Treasure Island, and St. Pete Beach. So if you're not a beach goer, there's still plenty of ways to get outdoors for recreation and fun. There are public and private golf courses, parks, and walking and biking trails. The Pinellas Trail is a paved, multi-use trail stretching roughly 47 to 60 miles from St. Petersburg to Tarpon Springs. And you can bike, walk, or skate and pass through charming towns like downtown Dunedin and Tarpon Springs, and even connect to areas like Clearwater Beach and Honeymoon Island State Park. Almost every city in Pinellas County has a walkable downtown where you can shop, grab a bite to eat, or enjoy live entertainment. Some of the most popular downtown areas are Dunedin, Safety Harbor, and St. Petersburg around the St. Pete Pier. Through the years, there are festivals, events, and weekly outdoor markets with local vendors and fresh produce. All right, boating. There are numerous public boat ramps and marinas, and getting out on the water is a favorite pastime for many residents here. Brings us right into the weather. Because of all these outdoor activities, it can get pretty hot during the peak summer months. Our subtropical climate typically brings average highs in the upper 80s with humidity making it feel warmer at times. What helps to offset the heat are the Gulf breezes, which is something the inland areas of Florida don't experience as much. Winters are mild with average lows in the mid-60s, although during a cold snap, we have seen temperatures dip into the 30s at night. Overall, the climate is one of the biggest draws to living here. Let's talk about housing. Homes can vary widely in age, size, and neighborhood style. Because Pinellas County is the most densely populated county in the state, land is certainly limited here. So you won't see a lot of large-scale new construction. Instead, you'll find established neighborhoods and ongoing redevelopment in those areas. So many areas are experiencing revitalization where older homes are renovated or replaced with new construction. St. Petersburg, for example, has undergone a massive redevelopment in the last 5 years by transforming its skyline with high-rise luxury condos, apartments, and hotels, particularly downtown. In recent years, there has also been an increase in new apartment communities popping up all over the county just to meet demand. And the housing market has shifted overall in the past couple of years, with prices stabilizing and giving buyers more opportunities compared to the peak pandemic market. Now let's talk about employment. Pinellas County has a strong and diverse economy and typically maintains an unemployment rate lower than the national average. Major industry sectors include healthcare, retail, financial services, advanced manufacturing and technology, and of course, tourism and hospitality. Some of the largest employers include Publix, Raymond James Financial, Jabil, Honeywell, and Baycare Health System, which has multiple hospitals and facilities throughout the Tampa Bay area. With such a dense population, healthcare continues to be a major employment sector. The strong tourism industry also supports a large retail and hospitality presence throughout the county. Additionally, because of the lifestyle and climate, Pinellas attracts many remote workers whose employers are located out of state, but they choose to live here and work. Commuting in Pinellas County typically does require a car. While public transportation is available, having a car makes daily life much easier, especially during the hotter months. Most daily errands, like going to the grocery store, going out to eat at a restaurant, schools and doctors' offices, are usually within about a 15-minute drive, depending on where you live. There are two major arteries that run north and south in the county, both US Highway 19 North and McMullen Booth Road, which turns into Eastlake Road. I-275 runs through the southern portion of the county in St. Petersburg, giving access for highway travel. And there are also two major airports in the area, the St. Pete Clearwater International Airport and also Tampa International Airport, making travel out of the area extremely convenient. touch on education. St. Petersburg College has multiple campuses throughout the county, making access to higher education very convenient. There's also the University of South Florida St. Petersburg campus, along with several private colleges and trade schools offering additional opportunities. As far as healthcare, it is readily available throughout the county with major providers like Baycare, Advent Health, and HCA. They all have numerous hospitals in the county, specialists and medical offices, so care is typically close by and easy to access. And there's been a lot of separate ER facilities and walk-in clinics that have been built in the last 5 years, making healthcare even more accessible and convenient. If you've considered moving to the Tampa Bay area or Pinellas County, you might want to consider these 3 communities as a start. I've got a helpful resource for you on what it's like to live in Safety Harbor, Dunedin, and Clearwater. It has information on the best places to dine, a list of waterfront adventures, a beach list and guide, and a list of favorite neighborhoods. Scan the QR code on your screen and I can send you a copy. Also, if you'd like to join my newsletter community, scan this QR code to receive my weekly newsletter with local market updates and must-see events. It's a great way to get familiar with the Tampa Bay area too. What do you think about the Tampa Bay area and Pinellas County? Leave me a comment in the comment section and subscribe to my channel. Share this video with a friend, and until next time, friend, remember, it's great living in Tampa Bay.